Sorry about that. I'm so sorry about that. Yeah, I don't understand what is happening with that. Unless we have bad weather. Hey, Randy, how are you doing? Yeah, I do not know what happened. I just turned the computer and I do not know. I know some lightning and thunder was earlier, but I don't think that would cause a here. I do not know what happened. I'm so sorry about that. Hi, Miss Nicole. How you doing? How you doing? Thank you very much for coming back over. I'm going to close this other one. I'm going to end the live stream, and I'm just going to keep on my phone. Yeah, for some reason the glare was really bad on there, and my phone looks okay. Hi, ER1. How you doing? How you doing, Miss Margaret? Thank you very much for coming over back. I appreciate that. Yeah, I don't understand what happened there. It's funny because this one here, I can read everything, but guess what? I don't see where I could write anything, you know? So I can read here, but I won't be able to write anything on here. Thank you guys very much. Thank you very much for coming over back to this one here. I do not know what happened a while ago. I just turned the computer and it lost signal. I'm just going to restart my computer. Guys, I'm going to have to bring this computer to get this fixed because it's a brand new computer and it's not supposed to be giving so much trouble. I just turned it off. Oh. Yeah. Good night, Miss Nicole. How you doing? How you doing? Yeah, I'm so sorry about that, guys. If you're coming back in, you might have to do that thumbs up again one more time. I'm very sorry about that. But it's all right. You have two thumbs, so you gave me one before. I can take the other one now. Yeah. So did you all see that video that I made earlier and posted up earlier? I know Randinga saw that. Respect ER1. Yeah, man. Blessing, blessing. So again, guys, I was talking. I won't be able to write on here when I'm on the phone this way. If I had turned it slant way, I would be able to write. But here, it doesn't give me the option to write here. It only gives me the option to talk. Hello, Hamid. How you doing? No, the one with Pops was earlier. Yeah, that was a cute one. That was a really cute video with Pops. Hello. How you doing? How you doing? Where are you from? Okay, good. You guys go ahead. If you guys watch that video, I don't watch it tonight. Don't watch it today because you guys are going to kill me for that one because I really did something stupid. Guys, let's say hello and good night to Miss Denise Jackson. Good night, Miss Jackson. How are you doing? Miss Jackson has been a great help to me as well. And Miss Jackson also that's Miss Jackson here who's also taking care of one of the one kid in Jamaica. She's paying a school fee for a whole entire year for one kid. So thanks, let's say thanks, Miss Jackson, for doing that, and thanks you also for my birthday gift. I appreciate that very much. Sharon Johnson said hi. Hi, how you doing, Sharon Johnson? Yes. I want to say thank you to Miss Pat, and I should get my book and start saying a lot of thank you to a lot of people. I know it's been a while they had donated to my cause, my paid forward cause. And it so happens, I know they were waiting for this day, but they all know that mom had surgery and I couldn't leave mom. I couldn't leave at that time. I wanted to do it much quicker, but you all know my mom took sick and I couldn't leave at that time. So Yoka Man, I want to thank him as well, right? Because he had mentioned to me, he gave me some good advice about the coconut oil. And guys, if you never tried a coconut oil, actually it's good for your skin. It's like a moisturizer, right? So thank you to him. And I have not seen Mr. or Mrs. I do not know. I call it is Kolo 123 or Zulu 123. You know, I want to thank him very much for that super chat he did. He gave me a nice thing on the super, that super chat. He gave me something very nice towards me. Of course, Miss Denny's here, Miss Jackson did so much things for me as well. Miss Colleen from PK, you know who you are, Miss Colleen. Thank you very much. Miss Colleen also just bought one of my T-shirts. She was the one. She and her husband made that soup for my mom, and also donated a little bit to my cause as well. So I want to thank Miss Colleen as well in PK. My dear Miss Blackwood, you know who you are, Mr. and Mrs. Blackwood from Washington. I want to thank you guys very much. They've been great friends. The first time I remember when I was feeling a little depressed with the whole thing with mom and I couldn't manage it, they were the first person to call me. And I remember breaking out crying and speaking to them, and they were guiding me. So Mrs. Blackwood and her husband have donated quite a bit to my cause, and also left 50,000 Jamaican dollars in Jamaica for me to help me with my cause. So I do want to thank them very much as well too. Miss Barbara Torp, also thank you very much, Miss Barbara. I've always been supporting me, my mom. So Miss Barbara had bought some of my merch and my mom's merch, and also donated to my cause. So I want to thank Miss Barbara as well. Hi BP, how you doing? How you doing? Come on, blessings, blessings. Okay, so I'm just going to say Miss JB. I don't want to say, most of these people do not want their name called or anything, so I'll use the first and last initial. Miss JB has sent me $200 to help me towards the barrel. And what I mean to help me towards the barrel is also purchasing things to put into the barrel. So guys, it's 4 barrels I did. 4 barrels. Miss Fong, and thank you very much to you, Miss Fong. Miss Rosalie Benji, thank you. Enram, big up yourself. Blessings, how you doing? Hi, David, how you doing? What go on? Medea, brother, Medea. Florida heat. Yes, that's what scared me now, because the Jamaica heat won't catch me. And I heard there's a storm coming into Florida, so David, check that out and be careful, guys, down there, all right? You guys having some weird weather down there, because 1 minute it's hot and 1 minute it's a wash away. Yeah. And I also want to mention Miss Pat. Miss Pat, and guys, I want you to listen to this one here. Miss Pat is one of my angels. You guys know you're all my angels, but Miss Pat is one of my special angels that really, donate to my cause. She's also, yeah, man, 4 barrels sent off. It reached already Jamaica. I just found out it reached in Jamaica, but I cleared. There's one. I have enough money to clear 1, so there are 3 more. And I have someone from Florida who a good while now gave me $400 to put down towards that barrel. So big up yourself. You know who you are in Florida, and you know already from Manchester School. We know those. You know exactly who are talking. Yeah, man. Hey, Ryan. How you doing? Thank you, David. Thank you. Hey, Julie, how you doing? I just called up your name not too long ago, because I was talking about also your three people that you'll be lining up down there. Good night, good night. Let's say good night to Joyful Julie. So, Rosalie Benji. Okay, Miss Rosalie Benji also did a nice super chat for me. Miss Rosalie Benji also donated $200 towards my cause as well. And she's a great help, a good friend, and she's also a YouTuber, guys. So it's just to show you what good people there are out there. Not just a subscriber, a YouTuber helping and donating as well towards my cause is absolutely great. Big up yourself, Miss Rosie Benji. Blessings. Yeah, the other live was frozen. I do not know what happened. It was doing well, but the glare was in them eyes. And I decided to turn the camera around. I do not know if my hand touched something or not. Yeah, man. So back to Miss Pat. I want to tell you guys about Miss Pat. So Miss Pat is, I met Miss Pat here at the second meet and greet here in New York, in Westchester with Mom and Colas. And became good friends. Mom, she became one of our followers and became one of my biggest, one of my biggest person out there that's really does a lot for my channel and my mission, my paid forward mission, and guide me and everything like that. And as I said, I met her in Westchester, and then she also came up here. 2 occasions she came up here, she and her husband and her daughter, and great people, nice people and everything like that. And we were talking, on the phone. I said, boy, she kind of remind me of my auntie, and she, it's like we're family. And here it is, we were here talking just recently, just recently. We were talking up here for hours upon hours. They were here. And we were talking about, her daughter had mentioned that she was going to Florida because one of her family member, best friend, died in Florida. I think son died in Florida, And we were like, oh, we're sorry. And she told us the last name. And I was like, wow, Mom was like, wow, she has family member down in Florida and it's the same last name. Anyway, they left and they went back home, guys. And maybe an hour later, they called, and she's related to us. They're related to us. You see what a small world it is? We become her biggest, fans. She's our biggest fan, or I am our biggest fan, and here it is, she's related to us. Hi, Dorothy Beckford, how you doing? Thank you. Blessings to you. Thank you. Hey, white flag. I see white flag. I see a flag. I know that's either Luke or T. Hey, big up T. T's in the house. She's awake. Hey, Scott Matthews, how you doing? Yes. So, here it is. She become my family. She's related to us. So I tell you, that's sometimes, guys, that's why I say respect goes a long way, because can you imagine if we were being rude or they were being rude, and here it is, we're a family, So anyway, that is Mrs. Pat. But now I have quite a bit of stuff that, a lot of names I want to call, Miss Grant, Miss B, you know exactly who we are. Miss B, I love you dearly. I love you dearly, Miss B. And Miss B, who lives close to me, because there's a couple Miss B's out there, what I call Miss B. So Miss B is one of them who fell in love with little Miss Kaylee, and she decided to pay Kaylee's bus fare and lunch for 1 whole year. So we want to thank Miss B for that. Right? That's a very nice thing. I want to also thank June from Poughkeepsie. And June, my uncle was here, Uncle Tyrone, and because of her son, because of my uncle's son, which is my cousin, we call him Chino. Chino also passed with high, colors, going to high school in September. And she wants to pay Chino school fee for 1 year. So that is very nice, So Uncle Tyrone, you need to say thank you to Miss June. I would like to say thank you, everybody to say thank you to Miss June from PK. Right? Miss Morgan, M. Morgan, you know who you are. You know, blessings. Thank you very much for your donation as well. And I can never pronounce his name properly. Pittit. Blessings, Miss Pittit. I thank you very much as well. And you all know my cousin, you know, Annie Chingloy. Thank you very much, you know, Annie, you and your husband and your family for your donation as well. And Annie, you know, love you, miss you, hope you're feeling better. What's up, Luke? Big up yourself. And Luke and T, you heard me mention your name before. Thank you guys very much. You guys have been a great help to me as well. I really do appreciate it. Even although T tease me all the time with all the cooking that she's doing and don't mail anything for me. So she teases me with food. And you know me greedy. So I love my belly. Julie, question for you, Julie. I need a question for you, Mr. Julie. Mr. Julie, Miss Julie. Did you see the video tonight? From Pakistan. Hello, I'm Karen from Pakistan. Big up yourself, Karen from Pakistan. How are you doing? So Sharon, is it Sharon or Karan? Sorry, Karan. How are you doing from Pakistan? You have any pani? You have any pani? Guys, this is pani. Okay, it's water. It's pani. Julie should know that too. This is pani. Yeah, you saw my backflip. Okay, so that not better than the coconut tree climbing? Yes, pani. My great grandparents, I know on one side, is from North India. I do not know much. That's all I know. They're from North India. And I did a DNA match thing, and it's showing me that I have a good percentage still over there in India. I have never reached out, tell you the truth, with anyone. I got to do more search on that as well. I made it over. Wait until mommy see that video tomorrow. Wait until mommy see that video tomorrow. I'm going to be in so much trouble. Hi, Miss Valerie. How you doing? Good morning from UK. Blessings, Miss Valerie. How you doing? Happy that you're here. Thank you very much for coming in. I know it's very late there now. We mostly from North India. Yes. Yeah. I didn't know 1 or 2 other words in it. I just don't remember everything. The only thing I remember is pani. Guys, let's say hello to Miss Janella Faye. And Miss Janella Faye is one of we're both 2 hosts on Table Talk JA. That's our other channel, and you guys have to go over there. If you have not seen Table Talk JA, it's a new channel. We just did it. We just had 2 surprising guests on there. Big guesses on there. Please, you guys have to go over and watch that video. It was really, really nice. And there's a part 2 of that video coming out as well, too. Okay, Square 4. Good night, Marlon. This is live chat. One of the best. Oh, thank you, Square 4. Blessings, man. Thank you very much. That let me feel very good. Okay, private future. Hello there. Hey, how you doing? How you doing? Randingo, blessing to you. Blessings to you. Enram. What is pani? Enram, this is pani, water. In India, pani is water. Mommy's doing pretty good. She went to sleep already now. Mommy maybe drawing 4th gear by now, sleeping. Hi, Tony Cash. How you doing? Look like Chris Haynes' house. It's so funny when you see that, Chris Haynes. I have a friend named Chris Haynes. I had to look good to see if it was one of my other friends writing that. Yes, water. Thank you